The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, it's Sam Becker here, and welcome to this webinar. If you can hear me, just say yes in the chat box right now. I'm excited about this one, so I hope that everyone's on, ready to go. I just put a yes in the box if you can hear me.
I think I see a couple of yeses coming in, so it might be okay. Guys, if you can see the screen as well, let us know very, very quickly.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool.
And you'll hear from Neil. There's Neil on the line.
Sorry, yeah.
Jumping in before the introduction. That's cool. So today we've got some really special stuff. Neil is he's got something really special to share with you, and I wanted to get Neil on because this guy really knows his stuff when it comes to Facebook ads, and we've had a kind of a focus on Facebook recently, and I really wanted to get Neil on to share and take that to the next level. So I'm not gonna say any more. I know that Neil wants to get on and get into this and show this to you today. So I hope you're excited. Plug into this. This is really, really good information, and I'm looking forward to also seeing a live demonstration of how all this works. And Neil, your new software that you have to show. So with that said, welcome to the call, Neil.
Excellent. Thank you, Sam, for the second time. So, guys, it's great to be here. I remember being here about, I think, a month and a half or so ago, and it's always nice of Sam to actually bring me on and let me showcase to you what exactly we've been working on. And let me tell you this, we work on some of the most cutting edge stuff on Facebook. I remember this, I think it was a couple of months ago, where they had this big news article about this guy who had used Facebook ad traffic, for example, in that case, to generate some e-commerce sales, which to me sounded like, well, hold on a second, we do that every day. How's that big news? I think thing is that the kind of stuff we do, it's a bit underground, but it's cutting edge as well. It's the kind of things that you don't really see out there openly in the market. So if anything, I'll tell you this, I don't mean to boast, but if anything, you guys should be happy because you get to get your hands on these very, very cool training techniques and software applications that no one else in the world has seen yet, or no one else in the world has seen at that price yet. And I'll talk about that price thing a bit later because it is very important. So today's session is about Facebook ads, but I want to give it a bit of offline twist because I know Sam mentioned that a lot of you do mobile marketing, Facebook marketing. In fact, maybe you can just corroborate Sam's story. Let me know very, very quickly in the chat box, what is it that you do online or offline for that matter? What is it that brings you here? Just so I can target the training a bit more to suit you better. So let me know very quickly in the chat box, and that'd be great. I mean, just say something like, "Oh, I work with local clients," or "I have my own e-commerce store," or "I sell affiliate products." Whatever it is you do, I'd love to know. Now, David says website and mobile app development. Fair point. James says Facebook marketing for offline clients. Local says Tim. Lois says mobile offering, e-commerce and video, says Pam. So great, at least there's one person who does e-commerce and video. Now, it is very, very important that you understand the value of traffic. The only thing that drives sales, forward every day is traffic. If you don't have traffic, you don't have the next point of sales. So it's very, very important that that's one key that you figure out. So we're going to talk, let me just minimize some windows so I can avoid distraction. I will still look at your questions and I will come to them as soon as I can. What I'm going to do today is show you a 3-step hack that takes 15 minutes to execute every day. It used to take 4 hours, sometimes even more. And I was speaking with someone, I don't know if you saw the $100 to $1,200 case study, but that guy took 7 days to generate an ROI of 1,100%. I mean, it's all well and good, but the problem is it took him too long. In my opinion, it should be done faster within the day. Within the day, you should know whether or not you need to scale up or not. And the second thing we're going to talk about, if you've run Facebook ads before, you're probably nodding your head right now. Mike, if you can't hear me, it might just be some sort of thing with me on your end. I'm not sure. I think, can everyone still hear me? Just a quick mic check. Just give me a quick yes if you can hear me. Yeah. David says, and James says, yep, you're clear. Okay, I'll continue. Now, if you've ever run Facebook ads before, you would know that Facebook ad software is not really built for people who want to do ads quickly. I mean, it's built for advanced users. It's built for people who want to have a lot of controls. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's flying an airplane. Not that I have done that before, but I've seen what the controls look like, and there's so much going on within that. So much. So again, the platform that Facebook provides to you, it's not very intuitive. It kind of sucks. I mean, if I can say that, I hope Mark's not listening in. And if he is, I hope he improves it. But till he does, we have something that is better. And also what I'm going to talk about today is building a long-term business with selling Facebook ads on mobile. I mean, that as a service is new. Not many people are doing it, and you should be doing it if you're not. I'll tell you all about how to build a real business around it. Now, a few things. There wasn't supposed to be a replay, but I know Sam twisted my arm and said, hey Neil, you gotta get a replay because I think Sam himself might not be there for a few minutes because it's like really early in the morning where he is. So I'm gonna make a replay so everyone can watch it, but I don't want you to miss this because some things, the Q&As, the questions that you can ask me, if you don't ask them now, you will miss some insights that you could otherwise gain. At about the 25-minute mark, I'm gonna drop some Facebook ad techniques that not everyone is using. Some people are, but not everyone is, and those that are using it don't want to share it. But they don't really understand that in this case, the technique that I'm going to share with you is not going to affect me in any way. Just because you use it and you make money with it, it's not going to affect how I use it in my business. I can just as well go and help clients tomorrow, and so will you. That's how versatile and that's how easily executable the technique is. Third thing, what I'm going to show you, and Deva, no problem, appreciate it. So what I'm going to show you is simple, systemizable, and scalable. The three S's, the three pillars that I find of creating anything, any long-term business venture. It is easy to execute. Even a newbie can do it. I mean, I'll say that even a newbie can do it. Of course, you still have to spend money, but you can do it. It's systemizable, that is, it can be broken down into steps, and it's scalable. So you can grow very, very quickly. You can get results pretty quickly, and you can add some more things to it. Clarissa is asking, will I be talking about native ads? Clarissa, if you can go to Wikipedia and give me definition of native ads, that would be great. I don't know right away what native ads are. All right? No problem, Mike. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about myself, but let's just go past that. As long as you trust me, as long as you know where I'm coming from, it's great. Is that okay? I just want to focus more on content right now than give you a sob story about my life and ask you about yours. So if it's cool, I'll just move forward with the training. Just give me a quick yes if that's all right. I want to save you some time, and I want to save myself some time as well. Excellent. Everyone knows me, it seems. So, we work a lot in creating the kinds of tools and techniques that get good results. And again, a lot of our students have done that before. I want to share some of those techniques today. I mean, some I haven't shared with everyone before, and some that are completely new. So if you have an ambition to close local clients, but haven't had too much success, I mean, if you've had too much success, great. Even then, if you feel that you have lack of expertise in an area, which makes you less confident in selling services, or if you feel that you don't have the right tools to position yourself and the price of services to get paid exactly what you want, then this session is right for you. So I know at least every time I attend a session, I want to know whether or not the session is right for me. So if you were nodding your head looking at one of these 3 points, this session is right for you. If not, well, maybe not so much, but stick around anyway because you might see something cool that's going to increase your client numbers and improve your business, right? Yeah, so Wally says need to get more results for clients, leads, calls, etc. I'm totally with you, Wally. And I'm going to show you a master plan which is going to make it really, really easy for you to realize how to do that. So without further ado, let's look at the multi-model method that we use. Now, there's a confession. This is not something that I invented overnight. This is something that already existed. We just took it and perfected it so that it becomes plug and play, so that it becomes really easy to execute. Now, there's 3 things I want you to know for running Facebook ads. And again, who here has never ever run a Facebook ad before? Who here has never ever marketed on Facebook before? I see 5 people, 6. It's okay. It's okay to say no, because if you say no, I know for a fact you're going to pay more attention, because this is going to be even more relevant for you. Yeah, I build fan pages, but that's all. Okay, I see about 12, 13 people, which is a big number, but that's okay. It only means I can give you even more content here. So when it comes to running ads, and I'm sure you've seen some ads on the right-hand side in the newsfeed or even on your mobile, when it comes to running ads, you want to create images that stand out. You want to create images that really go into a deep story, that connect with the person who's looking at them. That's important. Headline, even more so. I don't know if anyone here regularly stumbled across links like Upworthy or even Huffington Post, but I always see these titles and, I really want to read, I really want to click and read. And the titles say something like, this mother, this child asked her mother for a chocolate bar. You would never believe what she said. And you're like, I want to know what she said. I want to know exactly what the mother said to a child. I mean, she probably just gave him the chocolate bar, right? No big a deal. But because the headline is very catchy, it gets attention. It gets my attention. I mean, I, of all the people, am impervious to ads, or so I think. But even that ad gets my attention. So your headline is very important. You really want to capture your target market, and you really want to make sure that they can feel something when they look at the ad. You want to make them feel. We all like to claim that we're logic driven, but we're really not. We're emotion driven. So capture the emotions there. And the good subject gets them to read. I mean, even something simple as click here to find out more would work. Or something as, available for a limited time only would work. So try that, but a good subject is very, very important. And number 3, I can break this down into 2 actually. You really need to hyper target your ads. You really need to focus on the perfect target market. Because if you go after the wrong one, not only are you wasting money, I mean, wasting money in the big scheme of things is a small thing. Not only are you wasting money, but you're also wasting time, and you're also delaying success. Don't do that. Focus on hyper targeting your market. We'll cover a market soon. We'll talk about women fitness in New York. I mean, there's so many women in New York, right? I think almost 4 to 5 million, 4 to 5 million women in New York. Now, if I go around targeting all of them with my ads for a product or a service, it's going to go crazy. The results would not be that good. I would end up spending a lot of money for not very many results. Instead, you really want to focus on those who are primed to listen to your marketing message. This is a mistake that a lot of people make, especially those working with local clients. They forget what kind of customers walk through the door. If you want to know what kind of customers you need to target on Facebook, just survey the customers that are already going in and ask them, hey, what kind of things do you like to do? Why do you come to this place? Just ask them questions like who, what, where, why, and find out more about them. And you can use these answers when you're targeting people via Facebook. Really, really powerful. Oh, and the last thing, 3B, quick ads. You want to make ads quickly. I want you to fail faster. I'm going to repeat this again. I want you to fail faster, because if you fail faster, you're going to get to success faster as well. Who here, raise your hand, who here went to the first client, closed the first client, went to the second, closed the second, went to the third, closed the third? Who here has 100% success rate in life? I know I don't. I've never had 100% success rate in life, but it is really the failures that allow me to say, okay, this doesn't work, I will never do this again. And then I can move on to the campaigns that are more successful. Facebook marketing is no different. You really want to sort out very, very quickly what is going to make you money and what is not. Because if you don't do that, you're going to end up wasting a lot of time and wasting a lot of money. And really, I'm more concerned about your time right now than money. Money can be replaced, time cannot. That's the important part. So the thing is, why do this? Why walk up to a client and sell services? I mean, I'm sure you know that, but why sell them Facebook marketing services? Why? Because most clients need this. Most clients, I mean, a couple of people said, we want to generate more leads for clients. All clients need this. It's very important. It pays well and you can work from home. I have clients based out of US. I have clients based out of UK. I've never met them. I don't intend to, but I work for them. And they don't really care what I wear to work. And the coolest thing, and this is the last thing, is the one I like. you can experiment on someone else's dime. Are you new to Facebook marketing? It's okay. All you have to do is close a client, tell them that you've been doing it, but this is the first time you're selling it as a service to someone else, and you only feel confident because it is working out right for you. They pay you to run ads, and you end up using their money to get them results. If it messes up, it's okay. Just go in tomorrow, and again, from what I'm going to talk about today and show you, you're not going to mess it up. But even if you do, you can just create another set of ads and run those. All I'm saying is that unlike things like creating a website, or let me think, even SEO. Well, SEO is a bit vague, but creating a website or a mobile website, you have to deliver an end result. With Facebook advertisement, you don't really have to. You say you're going to do your best, you go in and do your best, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Right? So here's the thing. I want to talk about two models, and I want you to take notes right now, because I think these would be interesting to you, especially if you don't do them yourself. This is going to be a bit long training as well, if that's all right. I think I've got a few things to share. Okay, so the first model, the monthly paycheck model. With this model, you get paid between $500 to $2,000 per client per month. You can deliver results, that we can deliver the reports that show them results, show them exactly what kind of numbers you're getting, exactly how you're doing. And you can scale up and get more clients. With which I mean, you can outsource lead gen, or you can even outsource fulfillment. So that's the important part, that you don't really need to do all of this yourself. All I'm asking you is to go out there and to close a client. And here's the thing, most of you already have a client. Even if you don't, offering them Facebook advertising services gives you an opportunity to close them onto something new. And I will expand on this model. I'll actually give you a step-by-step thing. Step number one, take notes guys. Step number one, approach a local prospect. Show them what you can do and close them. Now this might seem like a lot of mini steps in it, but really it's quite simple. I mean, you show them, and if you've been running some ads before, you show them what you can do. If you haven't been running some ads before, show them, build up like this portfolio of all these documentation that shows why running ads is important, and tell them, hey, I want to do this for you. They will ask you, have you had an experience? You probably don't. If you don't, I urge you to spend $20-50 to run your own ads, so you know what kind of results you can expect. And if you still don't have any experience, if you still don't feel confident, tell them that, hey, I've never worked with a client running Facebook advertisement for them before, so I'm happy to give you a 50% discount for a testimonial. Close them, whatever it takes. And agree on a monthly budget. In fact, if you're new, you can even add it to your cost. Right? If you're new, you can even say that, okay, usually I charge $1,000 plus whatever the ad spend is, but in this case, I'm going to charge $1,000 and I'm going to spend $500 from my pocket. I believe in this so much. I want to prove myself, so I'll only charge you $1,000, no extra fee, and I'm going to spend $500 from my pocket. And let me tell you this, $500 profit, $500 as a service, $500 as a service is still better than nothing. Plus, like I said, you get to experiment on their dime. They're paying you to experiment. And like I said, run ads by their account, run ads by your account, doesn't really matter. The point is that you set up a deal and you fulfill that deal. Right? Now, Wally's saying you can use this for your own lead gen. Exactly. You can use this for your own lead gen. Not a problem. Right? Step number 3, create a monthly report, weekly report, depends on the kind of deal you have with the client. Focus on the key performance indicators. They don't really want to know what image you use. They don't really give a crap about what headline you use, but what they do care about is how their money is being used up. So show them the cost, show them the leads, show them the conversions and revenue, and you'll have to work with them to find all the details, right? So consider an example where you work with them and you take $500 of their money and you spend that on, let's say this is a dentist, right? So you spend $500 in driving people to an opt-in page, or people to a page where they have to call a number. Out of those $500 that you spend, you get 500 people going through to that page. I mean, I'm being conservative, but let's say 500 people go through the page. They all see a phone number, only 20 of them call the dentist, only 5 of them set appointments, and each one of them over the lifetime ends up spending $1,000. So what's the return here? $5,000. What's the investment here? $500. Plus maybe $1,000 your fees, right? The dentist is still making profit. And like I said, I'm being very conservative with numbers here. But the dentist is still making profit. So next month they're going to be like, hey, they're going to say, Wally, take a bigger budget. I'll pay you a bit more, but double the budget from 500 to 1,000. I want more customers. Who doesn't want more customers? So that's your model. You're approaching, you're closing, you're fulfilling, and then you're giving a report. Say, thank you very much. Here's your report, and I'll give you another one next month. That's all. That's really all you're doing. Is that clear? I mean, does that make sense? And this is a model most of you know. This is a model most of you practice in one form or another with your current prospects and clients. I'm pretty sure of that. So tell me if this makes sense, and I'll move to the second one, which, in my opinion, is far more interesting. Okay, I'm seeing a couple of yeses. Great, great. Everyone's still attentive. Nice. Okay, makes sense. Now, let's talk about the 5 by 1,000 lead model. I like this model. Why? Because the scalability is huge. The opportunity of scalability is huge. Some time ago, and again, I'll be honest with you, the last slide was, is that clear? Yep. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I didn't create this model myself. This guy, I think his name was Chris DeMarco, I can't remember, but he wrote a book called The Millionaire Fastlane, where he became a millionaire really quickly by executing this exact model. Now, I had to read that book over a month. I'm going to tell you the details within the next 5 minutes, so pay attention. All right, so this is the 5 by 1,000 lead model. Now you're hyper targeting for cheaper and better traffic. In this case, instead of setting up a monthly deal with a client, we set up a deal based on lead gen. How many leads are we going to get to them? Those are the kind of deals we set, right? So again, the premise is the same. You deliver reports that show results, but you can scale up faster. You can get paid better per lead. Step number 1, pick a market or niche you will do lead gen in. Let's talk about women's fitness, because again, that's the one that I want to talk about throughout this presentation, and I would like to keep it consistent, right? Let's pick a market which is women fitness, and let's pick women fitness in New York, so it's more narrow. If you want to go even more narrow, which I would like to, let's pick women between the age of 25 to 45. What I need to do first is create a lead magnet. And again, remember, I have no client at the moment. I have no client at the moment, right? So I'm spending my own money, but that's okay because I'll make it back very, very quickly. So I'm using a lead magnet, which is something to attract these women who are fanatic about fitness and live in New York, right? I can invite them and I can say, hey, grab this free recipe book on this page. That's my lead magnet. All they have to do is opt into a page or leave their phone number, something like that. I mean, we can decide about that, whatever you want to do, but they have to give you something to get something in return. They have to give you their phone number or their email address to get that free ebook, free guide. And again, it's quite easy to prepare. If you don't want to, if you don't know how to, go and get a PLR product. It's really not that complicated. All you're doing at this stage is you're setting up your experiment. And if you do it cleverly, if you do this within Facebook, if you drive clicks to like a tab within Facebook, and I know you guys know tabs pretty well, right? If you do that, then your cost is going to be really low. Again, let's play around with numbers. Let's play with $500 cost. So let's play with 100 because I think on the next slide I've got 100. If you spend $100 on running ads within Facebook, again, I want to be a bit more ambitious here. Within Facebook, not outside. You spend $100, you're going to get cheap clicks to the tune of 25, 30, 40 cents, even less. But again, I want to be both ambitious and conservative at the same time. So you're going to get cheap clicks. So out of $500, you'll get 2,000 clicks. Now let's assume we have a really crappy conversion rate and only 30% of people opt in. 30% of 2,000 is what, 600? So from your $500 investment, 600 people have opted into your list. You already know what your cost per lead is. You know that you're spending, how much you're spending per, no, this is a difficult calculation. You're spending about 84 cents per lead. It is expensive, I'll give you that. However, you can then go to a local fitness center in New York. You can say to them, hey, I've got this super targeted list of women who are crazy about fitness between the age of 25 to 45. Would you like for me to put you in touch with them? And what is the answer going to be? Yeah, sure. When can you do that? Right? That's all they're going to say. And then you say, soon. What I want to know, I mean, I've got this thing going with other businesses as well within this area. What I want to know is, how would you like to pay for the leads? I can make an exclusive deal with you. So all of these leads, you get them, and I never ever sell to anyone ever again. Right? They say, how much is it going to cost? You say, usually I've got about 600 leads, right? And I can get all of them to you, or I can, you're basically selling a list, right? But I can get you their phone numbers, or I can send them an email to call you up. And that's going to cost you $3,000 for all 600 leads. But let's get a discount. Let's do it for 1,500. Something like that. The point is that even though you spent your own money testing something, you have the leads now, and it is okay to sell them forward to someone else who can actually use them and pay you for that. Right? So again, I mean, simple calculation, just think about it. Just think about the model. Now, if they turn around and say, no, we can't pay 3,000, we cannot even pay 1,500, we can only pay 500, then say, okay, I'll give you the leads, but they're not going to be exclusive. I'll give them to other companies in the local area as well. So if that's cool, we can make that deal. And again, I've got a simple maths formula here. I'll come to that in a second. But really, even if you spend $100, you get 50 ops and you get 10 calls, your cost of lead is only $2 per lead. And if you can turn around and sell them for 20, you're making profit. Are you with me? Is it kind of making sense? I mean, for me, this is a much more scalable model than charging one client 500 to $1,000 per month. In this model, I am in control. I'll tell you this, I am spending time in calling all these businesses. That takes time, right? But it is still much better because I'm in control. If they don't pay, they don't get the leads. I can even give them a few leads just to start up. Like, okay, we just as a goodwill gesture, I'm going to give you 5 leads. Call them up. If you close one, you can let me know and I can deliver you more. And a lot of people will take you up on that offer. Why not? If they're getting 5 fresh leads that no one else has seen, they're pretty much guaranteed to close 1 or 2. And you know, these businesses are very persuasive. That's one thing they know, how to close someone, especially these gyms. But think about any business, for example, dentist, doctor, chiropractor, any business out there wants more customers. You are just delivering it to them. So again, finding clients, if you think that's the tricky part, well, do some local search. Find them on Facebook. Just call them up. You have their number. It's very easy. Offer them the leads and price it to make it profitable immediately. So again, let's assume that your cost per lead is C, right? Let's assume your cost per lead is C or $2, for example. Then tell them that, okay, I can drive email traffic to whatever page you want. And if you do a non-exclusive deal, like I can share these leads with others as well, it's going to cost you $1 per lead that comes to your page. For every hop that I send over to you, I'm going to charge you $1. But if you want me to get them to call you, it's going to be $2. Right? And make sure there's some sort of tracking in place. And usually these businesses have that. You don't really have to worry about it. Just tell them that, hey, I've got like 600 leads here, and I can get, you know, I can send them an email and I can get them to call you, but I don't really know how many are going to call you, so you got to give me details. And they'll just cut like a price with you. They'll say $1,000, say, okay, done. There you go. But if you want to set up exclusive deals, you can charge even more. Right? So again, in non-exclusive deals, if I talk about that, assume that you have 5 clients, and if you charge $1 per hop for the email traffic, collectively, and for the phone traffic as well, you're making $15 after paying $2 for a lead. It's not a bad bargain at all. Not a bad bargain. But if you go for the exclusive deal, then even if you work with one client, you can charge 4 times what you had to pay for the email traffic and 10 times what you had to pay for the phone traffic. So you're getting paid $28 for every $2 that you spend. And remember, we're still experimenting. We haven't started for real. Started for real would be easy because all I then need to do is charge my clients beforehand and then move forward. Right? But here's the thing still. How do we get our clients these customers? How do we find customers for them? It is very, very important. It is important that you make sure that you find only the most hyper-targeted audience for your clients. And again, this is where most people go wrong. I don't usually say this, like I'm okay with what most people do, everyone has their choices, but this is where most people go wrong, and I can only say this confidently because we used to as well. So let me show you what we did, and we want you to copy the same thing as well. I will breeze through it, so please take notes very, very quickly. Think about your target market. Look at this table, think about your target market, and put that right up on top. Then make 4 branches out of it and call it interests, society, celebrities, and brands. So now you are understanding your target market. Now you're finding out exactly who your target market is. Right? So look at the interests. What are these women interested in? Look at the societies, the celebrities, the brands. Right? Look at exactly what interests them. Because you want to understand this, because once you do, you'll be able to target the way you want. So I do some quick research and I find out that these women are interested in yoga, Pilates, cardio boxing, and they like Gwen Stefani, Anna Kournikova, they like the brand Nike. I mean, this is just something that I thought about off the top of my head. And you pick a market and you do the same thing. Can you do that? Do you think a chart like this would make it easy for you to understand your market better? Because once you do, I'm going to show you next step how to target them. Once you do, I'm going to show you exactly where they hang out and exactly how to get their attention. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Terry, just to point out, this is not Sam, this is Neil. I know even though Sam brought me on here, but I do want to take kudos for the content, so I'll take that. Okay, all right, let me move forward. Now, what happens is you're armed with a wider set of keywords, interests, and submarkets that you can expand your subset with. Right? Now you can walk up to a gym, for example. You can walk up to a local fitness center and say that, hey, I know that a lot of people who would come here are interested in yogas and Pilates, and they wear Nike shoes, and they like Gwen Stefani and Anna Kournikova, and they belong into one of these societies. You know that information already. You're a step ahead of them, right? So when you start producing leads for them, they wouldn't even know what hit them. Again, I told you about the opt-in page, right? The opt-in page is quite easy to do. I'm not going to go into details about it, but it's very easy to create one. All you're doing is creating, going into your GetResponse or Aweber, whatever autoresponder tool you use, and making sure that people sign up to you and people get on your list and they can see your messages. And if you want to create an opt-in page, use this tip. You have your list of keywords, right? You have your list of yoga and Pilates and New York keywords, right? Use them in an opt-in page. Something as simple as, hey, are you looking for a yoga workout place in New York? Question mark. Opt in below. It is simple, but it's also very, very powerful because you're calling them out. You're calling these people out. I mean, it's like me saying here, right? Are you looking to run ads? You're going to be like, yeah, I want to run ads. You're going to pay attention. So it is very important that you make the opt-in pages as targeted as possible. Now, the important thing is grabbing super targeted leads. And let me show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to go find the page quickly. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to go into Facebook. And pick, okay, I'll close this. Just a second to avoid distractions. Okay, I'm going to pick women who like yoga and live in New York. Right, I've got about 119,000 people already. I want to go even narrower. Right, I want to target even less number of people. So women who like yoga and like Pilates. Let's see if that works. Nope. I don't know why it picked up this extra character. Oops. Women who like yoga and Pilates and live in New York. There you go. So I've got all these women here, and now when I want to run ads, I can target my ads to this. Do you think that this kind of targeting would work better than targeting women between the age of 25 to 45 within New York? I mean, I can still, customize the age. Let me just see if I can do it here. If not, I can do it in Power Editor, not a problem. It seems I cannot. I can choose a birth year, but I cannot customize the age. But I've got all these people here. Do you think that my targeting now would be better? If my client in New York wants me to drive more customers to their door, do you think some of these women might be interested in that offer? If there's a special discount for women between the age of 25 to 45 to walk into a gym and unlock, get a free yoga mat or something, do you think they'd be interested? I think so. And they definitely are. So all I need to do now is target them with my ads, but that's not very easy. For me to get in touch with them, I need to show them my advertisement via Facebook. And all I have to do here is collect their IDs, is to scrape their IDs and target them on Facebook. So I can right click and say Social Scout, Graph Search. Now what this does is it starts collecting IDs of all of these people. You can see a number ticking on the browser. So you can see there are about 100 people right now who I'm targeting, who I can take out and put into my custom audience. Has anyone here ever done custom audiences before? Or has anyone here never done custom audiences before? So I'm getting a never, yes, me, yes, no, not yet, never. Okay, it's quite easy. It's quite easy. All I have to do, yeah, this is all done within Facebook, James, that's right. So all I have to do is grab this list of how many people it gets me and target them with my ads, show them my ads. It's really as simple as that. So I'm just going to stop this right now because I want to move forward and show you some other things as well. Say Social Scout, download CSV file, and now I've got this list of 300 women who live in New York that I can show my ads to. All I need to do is upload this into Power Editor and it's good to go. Let me show you where I need to do that. So I'll just copy all of these details, right, and go to the Power Editor. It's free, by the way. If you have Chrome, you just need to look for the extension Power Editor, and it's free to use. Not the best tool out there, but it is free to use. Then I go into Add Tools, I go into Audiences, and I can say Create Audience, Custom Audience, and then pick Data File Custom Audience, and I just need to import the TXT file, this one, and that will automatically add all the audiences for me. That's how easy it is. And it's quite nice. I mean, it's really, really effective. I was talking about the cost per lead earlier. Even the $2 cost per lead is too high. You can cut it down easily to 50 cents if you're targeting the right kind of people. So think about your profit margins there. That's important. Think about how your profit margins would change if you can target a bigger number of people. They would be higher, right? I know for me they would. And that's the important part, that you want to make sure that when you run these kind of campaigns, you make as much money as possible either for yourself or for your clients. So let me go back to the presentation and I'll walk through it. Is this, just tell me, is this making sense? I mean, I hope I'm not going too fast. I hope this is kind of connecting the dots for you. Just let me know very quickly, yes or no. If not, I can slow down a bit. I can answer some questions if you may have. But if it is, great. I mean, let's power through it because there's a lot of cool things I want to show. All right, excellent, good pace, love it. Thank you. No worries if you missed something. If you came later, I think there will be a replay, or you can ask me again at the end, and we can cover it there. So again, like I said, yeah, exactly. So Deva, I'm using Social Scout Toolkit to scrape the IDs. All right. So now there are many ways you can get these IDs. You can look for the fan pages, the societies we were talking about. You can look for groups. Where do people hang out? You can look for events. I mean, that's really what you want to do. You want to find where the most attentive audiences are. Right? You want to make sure that you find the most attentive audience in your market, the market that you're going after. All right? I'll talk about the Power Editor at the end, Deva and Al, if it's all right, because it's slightly out of the scope, but I'll talk about that. And Jonathan, I'll answer your question a bit later as well. Okay? Just to remind me though, in case I miss it. So again, you want the kind of scrapers that get you the best kind of results, that get you IDs from fan pages, from groups, from events, from websites, and also those of local clients. Because let me show you this. We're talking about gyms, right? So gyms in New York. Let's search for this, and it will bring me all of these local businesses, right? So I'm going to right click one more time, say Social Scout, do a local search for me. And as you can see right here, I'll see more and more points popping up on the map. And that's exactly what's happening. It's finding me more and more gyms within New York area. So I can just stop this. Let me see. I can stop this right here. And I can say, okay, Social Scout, give me information about all of these gyms. And it gives me information about their fan page ID, their fan page name, their phone number, and their fan page address as well. So Jonathan, I think that kind of answers your question, but I can cover that more later. But it gives me all the details I need about these local businesses. And all I have to do, I don't even have to do it myself. All I need to do though is I need to copy all these numbers, get on the phone tomorrow morning or Monday morning, and start calling up these businesses and say, hey, I've got a list of 600 hot leads of women between the age of 25 to 45 who are interested in yoga and Pilates. Would you like that list? Would you like that list? Again, that's all I have to ask. And they will jump through hoops to buy it from me. Then I can go into selling frenzy. And I can say, okay, if this is cool, then we can, set up a business where we deliver you leads every week or every month. And the cost of that would be XYZ. Right? That's how easy it is. And Jonathan, yeah, that is the case. And Shavan, I'll talk about that in a bit. Right? So really, we are getting the most hyper-targeted audience the way we want. Now, Jason is asking a very good question. What happens if they want proof or a guarantee? Well, Jason, if you did the little experiment I talked about earlier, you already have a list of people. That's your proof. I mean, they got to trust you at some point, right? So they want to know because, you can get them. If you walk in with a CSV file of 600 people, that's your proof. I'm not asking you to give them the file before they pay you, but I'm pretty sure as a business they'd be ethical and take that forward. So really, that's your proof. But the guarantee, again, be honest with them. The guarantee is that, hey, if I fail to deliver you 500 leads, I will refund you your money, or I'll refund you part of your money, which is proportional to the leads. And the way I say, always under promise and over deliver. So when you walk to them with 600 leads, don't say I have 600 leads. Say I have 500 leads, but give them 100 leads extra, and they will thank you for it. They'll be like, wow, cool. I mean, we want to do business with you again. Right? And those are the kind of deals you're looking for. Now, the ads. This is the important part because, you've got all the leads. Great. What about the ads? So I want to go back to example of lead just for a quick second. And Mike, yeah, we're selling it to businesses. So I want to go back to leads for just a second, Lee for just a second, and talk about what he did. So Lee actually ended up offering one of our products as an affiliate on the market. It took him 7 days. He spent $100 and he made 1,200. And he came back to me with results, and he was really happy. He said, Neil, check out what I did. What do you think? And I was like, this is good. I mean, that was good. Anyone who can convert $100 into $1,200, I'm ready to give them my attention. I'm ready to give them my time. So I sat down Lee and I asked him exactly what he did. He said the first day I found out what my target market is, same thing as we're talking about right now. Second day I started running 2 ads and I targeted like a list of custom audiences and I started tracking them. Unfortunately, none of those ads converted. And he spent $10 already. Third day he said that I took completely new ads. I took 4 this time. It had the same headline, the same text but different images, and I started running them, and he ran them and he found the best one. Took him $20, and he was making some money by then already. He was getting some positive ROI already, right? And then he ran another one the day after. This time he changed the headlines from the best ad, and the day after he changed the text, and he just kept on chopping and changing again and again till he found the best one. It took him, what I'm trying to say is it took him too long. Now, as I said, I'm okay with anyone who comes to me and says, hey Neil, within 7 days I've converted $100 into 1200. Great. I mean, that made us some money in the process as well. I'm not complaining. But thing is, if you can do it much faster, if you can get results much faster, that would be even better. Now think about this for a second. I mean, we as humans, and I'm talking about everyone who's listening to this right now, not just me, but you as well, and everyone else around you. We look for instant gratification. When we were kids, everything was great, everything was cool, like we used to learn a lot of new things, and that was because there was someone to give us feedback at every step of the way. There was someone to tell us that, you know, great, you're doing this right or you're doing it wrong. I mean, remember being back in school. Might not be the best days, but just think about this for a second. Close your eyes, go back to your school. Remember standing there in the playground with your lunchbox and your teacher telling you that, Billy, you're not supposed to run like this with food in your mouth. And you're like, okay, I will never do that again. You want someone to give you feedback. You want someone to tell you whether it's working or not. And ads are the same way. If you wait for a week to find out what's working, you're kind of wasting time and money as well. You want the results to come out faster. I'll repeat what I said in the beginning. I want you to fail faster, because if you do, you will succeed faster as well. So that's what I told Lee as well. That, hey Lee, good experiment, but if you want to do it again, this time I want you to do everything within a day. Because this comes from experience. The faster you can get results, the quicker you can scale up. I think we can all agree with that. So again, what I'm going to show you, James is asking, good question, is 1 day long enough to be sure? Yes, I think so. I mean, to find the best campaign, yeah, definitely. Definitely. And I'll talk about that as well. I'll talk about how to run multiple ads. So again, this comes from my experience. You're free to try something different. I really don't mind. I mean, what I'm saying is not the law of the land, but I do want you to try and implement it for some time. I do want you to try and take this training that you're getting and use it in your business. Right? So the kind of ads that we really want to focus on today are the right-hand side ads, the newsfeed ads, and the mobile ads. Is there anyone here who has never seen the mobile newsfeed ad before? Give me a quick no if you haven't, yes if you have. Again, just to know, because it's a relatively new thing. I mean, it's really just starting to kick in at the same level as the normal ads are. So if you haven't seen it, it's okay. Next time, pay attention, you probably will. Because remember, 70% of the traffic is based on mobile. I mean, think about walking to a prospect and telling them, hey, I can show your ad to your prospects wherever they go. Because all you have to do is target them by where they live or where they are, and you're good to go. Right? So mobile newsfeed ads are really good. They work really well. It says both, it should be all three. All three work together, and really, you know, what Lee didn't do was he never really tested the mobile ads. That probably meant that he missed out on the 70% of the audience he could have reached. So when I talk about scaling up, if the possible audience was only, you know, 10,000, he only got to 3,000 or less. He would never get to more than that because he doesn't publish on mobile. So you really want to publish mobile ads as well. So let me show you exactly how we run our ads. So I'm going to go back here. Let me find the link. Yeah. So we use a tool called Social Ad Maker. Again, we've just created this. I'm just going to decrease this. We've just created Social Ad Maker, and we've been testing it and we've been using it. Actually, a lot of people already got this yesterday, and they have been using it as well. I want to show you exactly how we use it in our business, and I want to show you what exactly you can do with it as well. Right? So Social Ad Maker allows you to create multiple ads really, really quickly. So what took Lee 7 days to do, you know, create ads, test ads, and create a lot of variations will now take you a day. What took Lee many, many hours to create like multiple ads, I can now create in 5 minutes. I kid you not, in 5 minutes, I can have 24 ads up and running. That's how fast it can be. So let me go in and grab some data quickly because I've got things written down here and I want to make sure that I show you in the best possible way. So let's run clicks to website. All right, I've got the campaign name right here. So I'm going to put this here, and the website is womenfitnessny.com, and our headline is right here. So I'm going to copy this, and this is the text. And I'll tell you in a second what I'm doing. I just want to make sure that all the content is here that we need. So what I'm doing now is I put in 2 unique headlines and 2 unique content pieces in here. So if you were doing it outside of the tool, you'd be able to make only one ad at a time, right? But check this out. I'll go into image and I'll upload an image and I'll show you exactly how that works as well. So let me click on upload. Let me click on yoga because we're targeting women fitness. Remember, I've got this. Let's put some frame around it. That's done. Let's put some frame around the mobile newsfeed as well. And the right-hand column we can leave as is. For the desktop newsfeed, let me just go in and edit something else as well. Right, and let me put some text in as well. Okay, good to go. That's my ad. It's done. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm terrible with Photoshop. I really struggle in creating good-looking ads. So this is a godsend for me because I can create ads really, really quickly. So I'll save this. These images go through, right? And I'm going to upload another image. I'm going to take one pre-selected image and I'm going to show you that as well. So image settings, let's pick another image and let's go for fitness. Let's go for this one and let's add some text as well. That sounds like a Subway headline, but we'll use it anyway. And let's put some frames around it as well. Done. Right-hand column, same thing. We'll add an image. We don't have to all the time, but mobile newsfeed will add an image as well. And put some frames around it. And really, it's up to you. You can decide what kind of frames you want. I mean, the design element is totally up to you, but we wanted to create this design editor really easy, drag and drop, and very simple to use. So, like I said, I don't have any Photoshop experience. I don't think I'm ever going to. So for someone like me, creating ads this way is great. So I'll hit save, and let's see. This goes through. And again, remember, I have 2 headlines, 2 pieces of text, and 2 sets of images, right? And then all I have to do is click on shuffle and generate. It goes ahead and generates all of these ads for me, right? Right away, I know looking at them, cool, this works. So, you know, this doesn't look cool. I should try something else. And I can edit them even further if I want to. Right, it's done. Are images clickable? Not at the moment, but once you go inside, once you run the ads, then yeah, they look the same way as all the other ads do. So I'll select all of them, say next. I'll select all of them here as well, and next, and I'll select all of them too, just because I want to show you. Say save. The next step is putting in campaigns, the next campaign details rather. So I'll select, let's run this from 29th to 31st, enter an ad name, say Sam Baker, right? And then daily budget is $5, lifetime budget is 30. We don't really want to go crazy just as yet. Let's go for CPC, and maximum bid is 0.50. Choose a country, United States, and I didn't choose that. And choose a place, let it be New York. Zip not needed. Target women between the age of let's go back again, 25 to 45. That's okay, and click on export, and it's done. That's all it takes. I had the ad content written here on a notepad file, so otherwise I could have done it live as well. But that's it, guys. Get this. Ads are done. All I then need to do is import them into Power Editor. So I'm going to save this and this zip file as well, right? And I'm going to go back into Power Editor. Where is it? Let's go back here. And this is, again, it takes 2 clicks. 2 clicks, right, to upload this. Maybe 3. Let me show you. Let me show you. So I can go to Add Audiences, say Campaign Dashboard, and say back to Ads. Again, just because I wasn't there already. And say Export and Import. Import ads in bulk. say choose, and I've got this file saved already. Actually, these are the ad images, so I can use these ad images already. Choose files, say all of these in this case, say open. Again, this is from before, I think, but I just want to show you. And we can see social ad maker 1.txt, open, import. And again, because I'm duplicating this, I think I created a set like this some moments ago, so I still hope it goes through. I think it will. And there we go. 100%, the ads are created. So let me see. I think because I used a different set, the numbers would be different, but I do want to show this one. So if I not uploaded, is this one witness women fitness NY? So how many ads do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 ads altogether, right? I didn't upload all 24 at the moment. We've got 10 ads. So think about the time difference. I mean, think about creating 10 ads from scratch by hand. How long would it take you? Just give me, just, you know, take a guess. How long would it take you to create 10 ads for your campaigns? Minutes, hours, days? James says 2 days. It's okay. I mean, it can. Again, I'm not doubting you. I mean, I'm not saying here that no, you know, everyone can create ads as fast as I can, because it's not possible. Sometimes it's just difficult. Someone says hours, couple of days, hours, exactly, hours. And how long do you think it took me? I can spend $5 every day, right, for the next 2-3 days and find out what the best ad is. So this is more set and forget. I didn't have to worry like Lee every day, what ad's working, what kind of results it's getting. I can just let my ad go and get the exact results that I want. Are you with me? Is it making sense? And I think the thing I like the most about this software, I'm going to close this and go back. The thing I like the most about this software is that it's an easy to use interface. It's really easy to actually create ads, right? And yeah, James is asking, each ads runs individually, not in rotation. Exactly. You just have to put them in multiple campaigns, which you can do that as well. And each ad runs individually. Can I use this for CPA and affiliate and to build my list? Yeah, definitely. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Roberto is asking, show the done for you templates. Give me a second. So done for you templates are basically done for you ads. So let's pick the fitness market right here. And we have created these ads for you. We're thinking about adding more. I'm going to click insert into campaign. And those ads are there already. I can add more if I want to as well. Right? Now someone's asking, right-hand side ads use fewer text characters. Actually, I don't know, Jeff, if you've got the new ad editor or not, but the latest ad editor requires the same character limit for all the ads. The newsfeed, right-hand side mobile ads, all of them require the same dimension, same limitations, right? So all of this is very, let me go back. All of this is very, very easy to do. We've tried to make it as streamlined as possible, and I'll tell you this, I don't want to boast about it, but we have been successful. We've gotten some really good results out of it. So do you think, you tell me, do you think you could take this precise method that I've shown you and you could work with local consultants to deliver more than $2,000 per month without leaving your home? Do you think you could use this software and all the training that I've shown you to get really kick-ass results for your clients and for yourself, of course? Yep, Deva says, yep, definitely. Great, can promote it. Yep, exactly. So these kind of results that I'm showing you, these kind of results can be achieved if you can create ads really quickly and if you can hyper-target the audience. So let me tell you what exactly is on offer today. If you've liked the training, then you must get the product as well, because the product complements it perfectly. So we've got a product called Social Ad Maker that I just showed you. It has a lot of features. You can quickly and easily create right-hand side ads and newsfeed ads and mobile ads. It doesn't say there, but you can create all of those ads, up to 100 ads a day, very, very quickly. You can drag and drop image designs within our advanced image editor. This is a web-based software, so you don't have to download it. You can access it from wherever you are. If you're traveling, you can create your ads very quickly, shoot them over to your VA or do it yourself, and you're good to go. It works in multiple browsers as well. So you want to use Chrome, Mozilla, God forbid, Internet Explorer, it works on that too. It works on Mac and PC. Regardless of what machine you have, you can create ads with this tool. And you can create multiple ads on the go. Because you get visual feedback right away, you know what's working and what isn't. And the best thing is that it works on latest Facebook ad requirements. In fact, Facebook changed something the day before yesterday morning, and the development team fixed it very, very quickly. Within the day, within a few hours, it was done. Right? It has multiple objectives. You can drive traffic to website, and you can build page likes as well. We also have some bonuses, especially for Sam's customers. We've got 40 cartoon images that we're giving away. They've got 5 t-shirt designs that we're giving away as well. And we have a bonus webinar on 3rd of April at 3 p.m. EDT. A lot of cool stuff packaged together. How much do you think, now let me ask you this, how much do you think this software would cost? Social Ad Maker, the basic version I'm talking about. I'll show you the advanced as well, but just think about the basic version. Because what I want to point out as well, that there's an application called Quire online, and I'll show you that in a second. Quire is currently selling for $99 a month. Same thing. Same features that I've just shown you, it is selling for $99 a month. Right? I'm getting a really low expectation, a really high expectations. I should go for somewhere in the middle. But let me go further. Let me show you exactly what the upgrade can do as well, and then you can make up your mind. Because the upgrade comes with additional features. Not everyone has to get it, but again, if you're serious about running your ads, if you're serious about building a business, then it is something you will need. Because with this, you can run unlimited ads a day. You can create done for you campaigns that I showed you earlier. You can preview ads as well if you want, so you know exactly what the ads look like. You have additional frames and icons inbuilt. And you have all kinds of ads, so newsfeed right inside and mobile newsfeed ads as well. Plus, the biggest thing for me is that you can store campaigns for future use. So if you want to come back and edit some campaign later, you can do that too. And again, we have some bonuses. We want to make it easier for you to find clients, so we're giving you FB Business Finder, with which you can find all the clients who are on Facebook. Then we're also giving you new business cards. Business cards that you can take and you can present yourself as a professional. We've got a second upgrade as well. Social Scout Toolkit, I showed you that earlier. Finding hyper-targeted leads. That allows you to grab user IDs from Graph Search. It allows you to join open and closed groups and get all the targets you want from there. It allows you to access events. Think about local marketing, how big events are. If you can tap into someone's event, or if you can drive people to a particular event, you can make big bucks with local clients, and that's what I want you to do. You get super targeted custom audience list, plus you also get about local businesses, you also get info about their phone numbers, rating, fan page URL, and you can even grab IDs from website comments. It's a really lightweight tool. It is small, powerful, works really, really fast, and it has a live counter built in. Just a couple of bonuses to add in as well. We're giving 3 unique infographics with this, and we're giving the Social Client Crusher ad module. Now you're asking about the prices, you're asking about how much, you're asking me, does it come with any guarantees? Yes, it does. We have a very, very specific guarantee. I don't know what it says there, but I'll read it out. Our 30-day, no questions asked guarantee. Try out the whole thing. If you don't feel like it, or if we can't help you to move further with your Facebook marketing, if you cannot improve your conversion rates for whatever reason, if you don't like it, maybe you don't like my voice, whatever, just get your money back. We don't want your money if you're not happy with the results. We don't want your money if you feel that, you know, I don't know, this one isn't working out. If that is the case, it's okay. Just ask for your money back. No harms, no foul. But we do want you to try it. We do want you to take it out and get some results with it. And this is where you have to go to get them. Go grab your copy right now. So go to kvsocial.com/sam.social. I'm just going to paste the link in the chat box, and go and get your copy there right now. Because this is a very, very exciting software. It was only unveiled to the public yesterday, and already we've got almost 1,000 people jumping in and using the software, and it's great. Good question. So Jonathan says, what happens when Facebook update their ad methodology? Jonathan, like I said, Facebook updated their ad methodology day before yesterday, and we updated the software. So if Facebook changes something, if something breaks, we'll fix it. We have been creating software for over 9 months now, and we know how to support it. All right, so guys, again, let me know very, very quickly in the chat box if you're in. I don't know if Sam has told you or not, and I forgot to mention it on the slides, but Sam asked me to reserve 20 bonuses only. So only 20 new customers who come in get these bonuses that I'm showcasing right now. The price is $37. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you a discount. The price starts at 17. I think it's about 19 something at the moment, close to 19.95. So that's how much it costs to get the Social Ad Maker basic version, right? Is anyone, if you guys are in, let me know very, very quickly, because I do want to keep a count. I know that Sam's somewhere around. I do want to keep a count and make sure that we reserve the 20 bonuses. And I know Dave is in, so I'm just making notes here to make sure that the bonuses do get through to you. All right, Wally's in as well. Excellent. Now the upgrade, I'll talk about the upgrade. The upgrade is $67 plus. I think it goes to $69.95. With that, you get done for you campaigns. You can create page post engagement ads. You can create, you get extra icons, 10 extra icons, 20 extra frames. And let me tell you this as well, guys. Okay, this is not per month, by the way. So this is not per month. Just to clarify, Jonathan's asking, is this per month? No, it is not. Okay, let me tell you how it actually works. So Quire, and I want to show you Quire right now actually. Quire.com pricing. Check out the prices there. $99 per month, and that's 100 ads per day, right? $149 per month for unlimited ads. We're charging $19.95 and about $69.95 here. That's a one-time fee. After this launch period, we're going to take it away, and we are going to put it on monthly. After this launch period, it will be available for $67 a month. So you can either wait till then, or you can get it for a one-off fee. It's really up to you. I'll be honest with you. I mean, usually we completely close down the software to work with current customers, but because the software is so robust, you get, we're just going to keep selling it on for like $67 a month. We don't really need to spend too much time changing anything in it because it works so well. And of course, if it doesn't, then we'll fix it, right? Because that's what we do. And I know Facebook changes their ad methodology a lot, but it's something we are completely on top of. Now, here's something I will tell you as well, just to be very, very transparent. If you buy the main version, right? Let me go back to the slides. If you buy the main version, that is for $19.69, it's a one-off cost. If there needs to be any fixes, any not upgrades, but if there needs to be any fixes, we're going to do them for you for free. Okay? The $67, $69 version, if we decide to add any feature to the software, it will be added to the Pro version, not to the basic. The basic version's for you if you want to go in and try it out and see how it works for you, right? And you've got till Sunday to buy the Pro version as well at its current price, after which it will switch to $67 per month. And on that software, in the upgrade, in the Pro version, we are going to do add-ons as well. We're going to put in more images, we're going to put in more done-for-you ads, so that will only go into the Pro version. The basic version is available right now, though, if you want to buy and try it out. The money-back guarantee is 30 days. You got 30 days to say you don't want it, and you can have your money back. Totally cool, not a problem. But again, if that's why you're going to buy it, don't buy it. I mean, I'm okay if you want to play with it a bit, but I'm not okay if you just want to use it and then say, oh, you know, I didn't want to buy it in the first place. Whatever. If you're not going to take action, don't get it, because you're not even wasting your time, but you're wasting your money as well. So buy it, use it, get some results, and you know, when you do, let me know via support. Let me know that you got some results, and that'll be great. We'll talk about it, right? And the Social Scout Toolkit is available as the second OTO. That is $97. Okay, the Social Scout Toolkit is $97. Again, let me show you what it is available right now outside of this launch. Outside of this launch, Social Scout Toolkit is available for $197. Social Scout Toolkit with the bonuses, $197. You're getting the bonuses and everything for $97 only. Okay, that's how it works. If that is the case, Heidi, I think I'll speak with Karthik. He might have changed something. You can click on the no thank you button at the bottom and just move forward. Let me know if that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the slide, and again, just to repeat one more time, if you've got questions, I can answer. Otherwise, I'm going to repeat the offer one more time. And like I said, the bonuses are limited to 20 people. I already count 5 people who are in. I know a few of you say you're jumping in as well, but I want to make sure that if you have any questions, any concerns, they're answered right away. And Deva, that's right. Yeah, the total's about that. Social Ad Maker, guys, like I said, this is the best tool you will see for ad creation out there. This beats Power Editor hands down. It is so simple that even a child could use. It has been created with a very, very simple user interface. That means that even if you've never run ads before, it'll be easy to do. And all the trainings are provided in the software. Sorry, all the trainings are provided in the software as well. Okay, so again, jump in. We have a few bonuses left. I think now I count 14 bonuses left. And we'll make sure that you get them delivered to you if you are first of the 20. So let me know. And again, if you have questions, please ask. If you have questions about anything, please ask. If you're in, let me know. Like I said, I count 6 people already who said they're in. If I haven't called out your name, you have to tell me. What are the bonuses? Joe, I'll walk through the offer one more time. All right. So Social Ad Maker allows you to create right-hand side and newsfeed and mobile ads. Okay, Heidi, yep, got you as well. Got you as well. So Social Ad Maker allows you to create right-hand side and newsfeed ads. It comes with a drag and drop image designer, right? Again, Ken's in as well, by the way. Ken, excellent. Who here is good at Photoshop? Or who here is not good at Photoshop? Give me a yes or a no very quickly. If you are or if you're not. Okay, so Randy is saying in. Photoshop, yep. Tom says he can do that. And Deva says, yep, you're good at Photoshop. No, yes, no, terrible. And I'm the same. I mean, really, I cannot design. Sometimes I can't even understand what a good design is. So for someone like me, this kind of drag and drop image designer works really well. It's a personal thing. You might feel the same way. I don't know. I don't know. Then again, it is web-based, like I said. It works on multiple browsers. Also, again, works on Mac and PC. Not a problem. Right? You can create multiple ads in one go. And you can preview your ads as you go along so you get visual feedback, and it works on the latest Facebook requirements, and it contains multiple objectives. Right? Okay, Tom, understandable. That's all right. Tom says I'm already in earlier today. Great. Can you explain again the updating of the software? Sure, Pam, I will. Now, if Facebook changed something, if something breaks, if something needs fixing, we will do that for free for the main version. It is completely free. Main and the upgrade both. Okay? But if we decide that we want to add new done for you campaigns, new frames, new icons, if you want to enhance the software to include more features, only the pro buyers would get that. Only the buyers who paid $67 plus will get access to lifetime upgrades. I'm not talking about updates, they're different things. If something changes, we'll fix it regardless of whether or not you are a basic or a pro user. But if something is enhanced, that will only be available to the pro buyers. And I want to be upfront about this. We want to make sure that people who are really serious about it get the best quality of service. Okay? Jonathan, I'm not sure. I have to go and check. I'm not entirely sure as of right now. Okay? So let me talk about, let's skip past the bonuses. Let's talk about the upgrade. What are the advantages? You can run unlimited ads a day. You can have 20 done for you campaigns in there. You can preview the ads as well very quickly in a Facebook kind of setting. You have additional frames plus icons for the ads. You can run all kinds of ads, so newsfeed right inside mobile newsfeed ads and page, but you have an extra objective in there which is not mentioned on the slide, and that's page post engagement. And you can store campaigns for later use as well. So a lot of things, if you're serious, if you're going to use this more than once, you need to buy the upgrade. If it is something that you can find use consistently in, upgrade would be perfect for you. All right. So I hope that answers that question. So guys, let me check on the bonuses. I think a few people have already said that they're in, which I believe leaves the number of bonuses down to 8, I think. Let me check. I'm looking at the numbers. Oh, even less actually, 7. So 7 bonuses left. So if I can answer some question, I'm here for another 5 minutes. If I can answer a question, let me know. If you're still on the fence, let me know as well. Jonathan says, I'm already in, looking forward to the first million. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, the upgrade will be available at its current price only till Sunday. Only till Sunday. After that, we are going to change the prices again. Okay? How much will it be later? Well, upgrade 2, you're asking about OTO 1, will be available at $67 a month, per month. Okay? So the upgrade OTO 1 will be $67 a month, and the upgrade 2 will go back to its original price of $197. All right. So about OTO 2, Randy, let me show you what OTO 2 can do. So I'm going to go back to Facebook, and I'm going to, oh, by the way, I want to show you a bonus of OTO 2 as well, which is the Social Scout Toolkit. Okay. So I can click social. This is the add-on that you get as well, and you can select the pattern. So friends, let me see. Profession who live in place. This is good. Doctors who live in New York. Let's see what it brings us. Doctors who live in New York. Well, there you go. If you want to target doctors in New York, if you want to sell them some services, you can target them with your ads as well. So this is what the Social Scout Toolkit add-on allows you to do. Okay, this is what the software allows you to do. It allows you to select the pattern and target more people. Now think about this for a second. Think about this for a second. You can target all of these people the way you want with your ads, and you can sell them your services. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty powerful. So that's what the OTO 2, that's what Social Scout Toolkit can do. I'm just going to go through the bonuses for OTO 1 once again. The first bonus is FB Business Finder. It allows you to find local clients who have their fan pages on Facebook, and also those who don't have a timeline cover on Facebook. And then it allows you to, well, there's a new business card. We've created some new business cards specifically for those who are using Social Ad Maker. Okay, those are the bonuses. Social Scout Toolkit, grab user IDs from Graph Search, join open and close groups, access events, super targeted custom audience list. You get a lot of information about local clients, and it's a very, very small and lightweight tool. The bonuses include 3 unique infographics and Social Client Crusher ad module. Heidi, good question. Sorry, I missed it earlier. I think you don't really need more than 1 day to determine CPC. I mean, of course it goes down, but at least you can compare which one is the best one, right? So that's what you're looking for. If you can't afford to run all the ads at the same time, I would look at where your target market spends their most time. and whether or not your client's website is optimized for mobile. If it is not, then running a mobile ad is a waste of money. So then you really want to do desktop. If you want clicks, my recommendation would be to desktop. If you want to do page likes, my recommendation would be to do right-hand side ads. I mean, mobile is good either way, but you want to make sure that the page on the other end is mobile optimized. I hope that answers that question. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to drop the link one more time in the chat box because I have to run. And if you're still on the fence, I really hope that you jump on because there's a lot of value in this. And we do have, on last count, 5 bonuses left, and I'll let Sam know as well the bonuses. The bonuses are available for the last 5 people as well, and they will be emailed to you. Okay, I'll make sure they get emailed to you. Okay, all right, everyone, have a great day, and I'll get Sam to send you a recording perhaps tomorrow, but just make sure that you use this training, okay, and you use the software as well. It's a very, very cool tool, very powerful tool. All right, have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you for having me here. Bye.